Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Set Dissects. Today we will be watching Team Spirit player Miposhka, their position 5, playing Bane. I think he's considered the best Bane in the world right now, if not the best, top 3 easily. He's very famous for this hero, 1 TI with it. So this is a game from EWC 2025. It's a group stage game. I decided to go for this one because this is like a masterclass. So he went for Sleepwalk Facet, which is the most popular now. It's particularly good in pro games and when you have a lot of synergy with your teammates. You sleep them into your allies basically. He has a smoke ready. He wants to smoke with his team. He's going to be laning with SF this game. That's his laning partner. And most likely he should know that he's laning versus the Dawnbreaker and versus Disruptor. I can talk a little bit about starting item build. Blood Grenade, this is very normal. He doesn't buy a lot of stats. He bought sentries for the lane. He bought a magic stick, which, because Bane is a very brawly hero, you want to keep fighting on the lane. You want to accumulate magic sticks, play with your Bane sap. You have a lot of stats. This is something that you have to keep in mind with Bane. Look at this. Like, he has 0 stats, and he's sitting at 700 HP almost. If you look at Prophet, for instance, Prophet bought 4 plus 4 strength attributes, and he has less HP than the Bane. If I compare him with Disruptor, Disruptor has pretty decent stats, but Bane is still higher. He basically is sitting as the same as Undying, which is a melee hero and a strength hero. So that is the strength of Bane for you. You look at his stats. He has a lot of Agi, which gives him a lot of armor, good base damage, really good movement speed, 350. I mean, it's nighttime, but if you compare it to other heroes, it's very high. Like he's smoked, sorry, right now, that's why the 350. But you can appreciate how he's much faster than other heroes. So essentially, Bane has more MS, more Agi, more strength, more damage. So you want to keep brawling with this hero. He has pretty poor attack range, but that is really his only weakness. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Placed an ops for his mid laner during night. This is pretty normal. You have better night vision also on Bane. That is something to keep in mind. So that's what he's playing with right now. Basically broke the smoke and is trying to stay like max range from enemies. Obviously he's sitting on a ward. He doesn't know that, which might result into him dying. Alright. He's just safe, but you can see how he was just playing on the edge of the night vision range here. He basically is playing safe because he wants to make sure Undying is out of here. He doesn't want to die to 3 heroes. He sees 2 heroes on the lane and he goes. He starts by blocking the big camp. So this is a good sentry to place because it's gonna force enemies to go around all the way to see it. And you can see how he's playing up already on Bane. So he's playing very aggro, as you can see. Securing last hits for his safe laner. So this spell is really strong. It's pure damage, which means that, you know, because usually other spells are reduced by magic resistance. This one is pure. So basically every time you click it, it's plus 90, minus 90. So 180 trade. It costs a lot of mana, but in terms of like trade efficiency, it's great. So he wants to lose HP and use Brain Sap on enemies and starts accumulating magic stick charges. You can see how he's playing very aggressive on the lane. He's basically soaking, like absorbing pressure from his SF. Doing a good job at it. Now he realizes the small camp is blocked. This is some pro stuff going on. So he just knows the meta for the sentries. Instantly dewards it and keeps trading with the Disruptor. And as you can see, he's like much stronger than him. It's not even close. Disruptor has to run away from Bane. He's very strong. And look at all the regen that he bought. He has a Salve, a Mango, Tangos. So basically, like, getting through him, going like for Radiant is extremely difficult. You have to get him low, which is already hard because he's winning trades. And then he's gonna salve up. He basically has 2 lives, right? So this Disruptor is like, you know, how do I zone this Bane, basically? It's very hard. And his job is always to be in a position where he doesn't die. And now he's going to use the sleep. He's pulling the Disruptor into his SF, which was pretty low already. Raise, first blood for your Toro. Very easy. His job is to like keep baiting them and keep taking good trades without ever being in kill range, of course. And you can see how committed he is to the lane. Like, look at what he buys. He's buying even more regen. This gives SF completely free farm because they could not go through the Bane yet. They keep watching SF on this lane. They're trying to fuck with him. Sleeps into them. And you see now he has tick charges. He has brain sap, so he's actually fine. The Disruptor that again. Big mistake by Disruptor. And now he's super happy that he has the Salve and the Mango. So this Bane is like owning. Super good pull here. Stacked it too. which is gonna deny a full wave. Very nice awareness from him to see the angle for that. And he's back to bullying. Disruptor has no TP, so they instantly go because they know that this guy can only run from them. So they want to make him low HP so that when Disruptor comes back, they still cannot play the lane. He's almost dead actually. Now, even though Disruptor is coming back here, the Dawnbreaker is too low to lane, which is gonna result into even more domination from Team Spirit. 2 more mangoes, South Sentry, like a up sentry for the Bane, and he's the king of this lane now. Like they got really bullied. Look at the net worth. SF is double the net worth of the Dawnbreaker almost. He realizes his SF is super chill, super safe. Goes to check the rune, which is nice. If you look at the co-op, she really needed this. So he's making sure that the Disruptor doesn't stop. And same for the Arc. Like they're both really low. So it's very important to take the rune at this point. And now he's just doing Bane things. He's just running around, bullying the Disruptor. Doesn't want to waste mana, but he's just zoning him because he knows that his SF is just destroying the Dawnbreaker 1v1. He has boots and it's SF versus melee hero. So it's very nice of Miposhka to not be top right now, and instead he understands that the only way they come back is through stacks. So he's just zoning, he's pressuring the Arc with the co-op, and he's also stopping the Disruptor from stacking. Amazing rotation by him. Yep, everything is perfect. TP's bottom. What does he see bottom? They're diving really deep. He's TPing to try to save. No, there's just... Okay, he TPs because there's like a massive wave. And he wants to aggro the wave. Because Centaur probably knew he was gonna die. So he doesn't want the XP to be wasted. Very nice. Which is gonna make him level 4. Like this Bane is like very high level for support that early in the game. He placed a really good ward here. So the reason why this ward is good is because bottom lane is losing right now. Like Centaur is under pressure and Gyro's doing very well. And it's an Undying Gyro, very aggressive lane. So he's guessing that the Centaur is gonna get dove again. So he wants a ward to see which angle they're diving the Centaur, basically. This protects this and also sees when the 5 is like hiding and planting a trap. Alright, he's TPing top now. Interesting TP. Let's see what happens here. He's pinging. He wants to go on the Dawnbreaker. Nice sleep. Yeah, this is an amazing combo actually. Wow. This is amazing. Like sleepwalk into Requiem, super nice. Wasted glimpse, Prophet TPs, Quap is connecting. He's setting up so many things on Bane. Like he's just too strong right now, and he knows that they don't have damage for him. Like he has 900 HP plus this is like plus 250, right? So he's sitting at 1.2k HP almost, and he's also very fast, and he has a sleep to defend himself by sleeping one enemy. Now he's very close to level 6. He could ask for his core to give him solo XP. Let's see if that happens. No. Rune is coming in 20. So they have 2 plays. SF is level 7, so his raises are really strong. Like the sleep setting up for raise is very broken right now. They could go on to Dawn again. Is Dawn reading this? Let's see if Dawn has an idea of what's going on. Okay. Dawn is playing it safe. Okay, he bought an ops, raindrops, because he wants to keep playing aggressively. This is like typical Bane gameplay, to be honest. He's pinging here. So this is the night vision. Let's see if Dawn actually saw him. Did he play this well? Yeah, this is the night vision advantage. You see how well he's playing with the vision? Like Dawn didn't see him, but Bane sees Dawn. Yeah. This is Bane night vision for you. So he's standing exactly in range. Dawn has no idea what's going on. Now he scouts him. Okay, he missed the opportunity. He's going to back off. He's very close to level 6. I'm surprised he's not reaching 6, if I'm honest, but... going on Disruptor to stop the glimpse. This might mean he gets level 6. He got level 6. Very nice. Instantly ulties. SF is also connecting. He might die here. SF needs to ulti. Disaster for Team Spirit. Might die anyway. Alright. Dawn is considered a counter to Bane. exactly for that reason, because when you grip, he heals the grip target and he also stops the grip with the ulti. So very good hero against Bane in general. But a lot of ups and sentries. Wants to get control back over the map. The map is pretty dark for Team Spirit. They have very defensive wards. There's one here, defend the stacks, and the one that Bane placed earlier. You can see what he does here. So this is very interesting. I think it's very cool by Bane. So look, if you look at the map is like very dark, as I said, and yet Team Spirit is very strong. Like they have a Nature's Prophet that's happy to come fight. The Prophet, like the Centaur's gonna have Stampede. SF destroyed his lane. He's also strong, and obviously Quap also won mid against Arc, like slightly. Arc has Midas, which is why the network is becoming closer. So this is what he does. He wants to get wards off, but it's daytime, and he's gonna walk into vision. So he places a sentry, makes sure that nothing sees him. He's not on an ups, and then he solo smokes himself. This is like a typical play by +5 or +4. I think it's really cool support play. You need to make sure you don't run into anyone, and he should be placing 2 deep ups. He got 1 off, and now he gets revealed. So unfortunately for him, he cannot place the second one. So look at what happens from Disruptor's perspective. Disruptor's like, yo, what happened? Yeah, Disruptor, as a reaction, placed a sentry looking for his ops, but he actually missed it. Because the ops is like auto sentry range. So this ops is gonna live. And now he gets to go around because he knows where Disruptor is. Okay, he's being patient with this. Sleeps him back into SF. Is he gonna grip this? They have a down ulti, so this is a little bit scary. Undying is TPing. Okay, Undying cancel TP. Very nice moves by Miposhka. So he's 3-1 and 6. So he set up 9 kills out of 11 for his team. I don't know. Crazy number on position 5. Buys another smoke and 2 sentries. He wants to keep controlling the map. He's back on time for the power rune. Super important for the Quap. Unfortunately, this Arc Facet is really strong at picking up runes. Not much they can do about it. Grip is ready. SF is going for stacks now. So he's playing around that. Setting up a trap on Gyro. Sentries to make sure he's not seen. So we can talk a little bit about skill build. Maxing Brains up I think is very normal for Bane. It's very, especially when you're ahead and when you're looking to set up things. Again, this adds to your tankiness. And then maxing speed is usually what people do. I always suggest getting 1 point in Enfeeble, because I think the attack reduction sometimes is really good against some heroes, like typically against Gyro this game. And the cast range reduction I think is also amazing against others. And what is crazy about this is that your cast range is absurdly high. So it's really high value. And as you can see, the duration is the same for all levels. So getting 1 casual point of Enfeeble I think is really important. It doesn't have to be now, because the range on sleep is very small, especially level 1, but it could be on level 8. Like next point could be Enfeeble or level 9. It will be my advice. Undying TP'd. He doesn't always grip. So that's like a cool concept with Bane. Like you can start with sleep, especially if it sets up for other heroes. Because now if somebody TP's in, he can just grip the second hero. Basically, that's why he does that. Unless, like, instead, had he gripped here, the guy that TP's in is just gonna bully him. It's also related to the fact that they have down ulti, so he doesn't wanna, you know, now he's very deep. He's just respecting the down ulti, basically. He knows that he would set up his team for a bad fight, so decides against it. Alright, he TP'd, smoked his SF. Can he reach? Nice stampede. Okay, so this ops is really obvious, but the reason why he places it this way is because he wants to defend it. Obviously, Sleep, great offensive ability, but also great defensive ability. Like something to think about. It's good in both cases. So if we look at what happens here, he's very patient with everything. He wants to save his SF, Sleeps to save him, actually dodged the rocket, as you saw. Finishes the Gyro off. And perfect position to grip. He knows Glimpse is on cooldown. Amazing team fight for Spit. Right. Bought Arcane Boots. Just keeps on buying ops, sentries, and smoke. Because this is what Bane does, really. Like, it's nighttime. You're fast. If you find anyone you set up, you can also defend yourself, obviously. So his ward got dewarded, but it was useful for the team fight, as I mentioned. And now this is the area he wants to play. So he's just going to stay and play around his ward. Nice stack for the SF. You see he's scouting with night vision. They don't see him. Alright, so he has grip. He smokes his SF again. He's looking for the Dawnbreaker. Again, like, really good concept. If he doesn't want to go on anybody else because he's afraid of Dawn ulti, so he just goes on Dawnbreaker instead. Is he going to catch him? Dawnbreaker is playing very safe. He senses something is happening. Sees that SF is smoked. Okay, the smoke... Oh, never mind. Dawn is playing greedy. Very nice setup. 5, 2, and 9. 14 kills out of 16. Look at this. 14 kills out of 16 on +5. He's basically owning the game right now. They found the arc. So he sleeps the other target that they don't focus. This is amazing. That is one of the strengths of Bane. It's like, if you think about it, Bane can take out 2 heroes. He sleeps one, ultis the other one. So that's like 3 versus 5. If Bane is allowed to start and cast his spells. Blade Mail, double Blade Mail did so much damage on Gyro, just for fun. This is not what we're looking at this game, but look at the Gyro here. Look at the cooldown on double Blade Mail. Actually, if Quap blinked here, she would have killed Gyro. That's ridiculous. He's placing ups for Dawn again, which I like a lot. It's the best way to play against it. Tormentor is going to be up. Is his team gonna look at it? He's going Solar Crest. Very nice with his SF. Alright. He's finishing the Solar. Needs 1 creep. Okay, let's see what happens. There's a big... They're going on his Centaur. Super tanky Centaur, by the way. This is like very crazy. So he insta-TPs, as he should. Nice sleep again. He's a little bit too close to action. Nice kiting. He has grip, but he doesn't want to die. Being patient with it. Alright. He's not needed. His team is too big right now. Time for Roche. Now it's about pushing. They have Aegis. He's playing with his SF. He didn't take the Enfeeble value point, as I mentioned. So, you know. Obviously, Bane is the kind of hero, like, every skill point feels amazing, so it's hard to choose. Classic smoke going around the map. This is like a very good smoke by Spirit. You take the tier 2 and instantly you smoke across to take this area and take this building. This results into locking the whole map basically. Like if you think of Radiant, it's very scary. Like you cannot really cross this line because all of this is dark, as you can see on the map. And now they took your triangle. So if you look at Radiant, like they're just stuck in base because of this movement. So very cool by Miposhka to click the smoke with his team. Takes the building. And now they can just, you know, make the map very small. Quap is going in. 1 versus 4, basically. Miposhka is very patient. He's respecting the ops here. He's guessing that they have one. Yeah, they see him. He might die. But he knows that no matter what happens, his team is just gonna live. Alright, survives barely. I mean, he knows the game is like completely over at this point, so he doesn't really value his life. Probably one last fight to take for Radiant. Miposhka on his way. Either lands obviously amazing item on this hero. Probably the best item you can buy. If you don't need anything else, if you want to play for yourself, this is the best item. With Blink, I would say. Again, to set up and make sure you cast your spells properly. They're going on Aegis SF. Solar Crest. Enfeeble on the Arc Warden. Look at the damage on Arc. Look at Enfeeble. Look at this. Arc does 50 damage per attacks. Like 7 seconds cooldown. This is just insane. Like he's deleting 3 heroes. Like one hero has no attack damage, the other one is slept, and the third one is gripped. Like this is like Bane. If Bane is not focused in fights, it's impossible to fight. Really. It's incredible impact. GG. GG, well played. So, I mean, look at this. You know, he set up 24 kills out of 31. He won his lane. He placed some really cool ops. Look at the ops that are placed. They're very deep. Very good spellcasting in fights. This is just, you know, a Bane clinic. Hopefully, some inspiration for you guys to play Bane for me too. So, yeah, that was it for the set dissects on, Team Spirit Miposhka playing Bane. Probably his best hero. See you soon.